I didn't, mate. I haven't seen nothing, mate. I haven't seen nothing. All I've seen is I've gone past. I've seen a police officer alone with somebody in the alleyway, so I came to make sure he's safe.
I was just walking through the shopping centre, and then they're just fucking following me all around. And then I said to one of the black staff members, like, look, are you seeing what's going on?
Yeah, yeah.
And then he's like, look, it happens all the time to me. He's like, at the end of the day, there's CCTV in here. I don't know why they're doing it. Eventually, I just put my sandwich, but he's trying to get me in the van now.
Mate, don't go in the van with him. Don't go in the van with him. Don't go in the van.
Are you
it's none of your business. Is he arrested you or detained you?
No, but I told them I was going to leave, and I was willing to leave, and I've left.
Then
and
that's
then
it.
I'm being pulled in on a public.
I've said I want to chat with you.
I'm not being rude to you.
Okay.
I'm apologising.
Have I been rude to you?
I'm talking to a member of the public.
Okay.
Yeah,
I've
that's it,
got a
man.
witness, please. I'm sorry.
I've got my camera
Do you want to have a conversation with me quickly?
No,
Right.
please.
Is he detaining you? Ask him
I'm
if you're being detained,
I'm
mate.
sorry.
Call it. Okay.
I don't.
You're coming with me in the van. Okay.
Where?
I need to check some. You come with. I'll leave the door open.
Can you
Is
you
it?
can see me now?
Ask him if you're arrested right now.
Am I being arrested?
At the moment, you're not under arrest.
Ask him if you're being detained.
Am I being detained?
Right.
Please.
He's asked you if he's being detained. So.
Well, I'm not talking with you.
Well, no, but he's asked you a question, so answer him.
PNC me, mate.
PC14 Ascenza.
So.
All it is, they followed me all around the store, and then I pulled it, and then some woman, a random bystander. I'm sorry, I don't want trouble. I don't want it.
You're not listening to me
I'm
anymore.
listening to you, but I'm not being detained and I'm not being arrested. I don't mind.
If you're not being detained, mate, you're free to walk away.
I don't, because I don't want to disrespect him. I got stopped to search yesterday, by the way, by the police.
What section did they use?
They said apparently that I had a knife on me.
So section 1 of PEGs.
And then the next day, the day before that, I got searched in Peterborough as well.
Did you know when the police stop and search you, stop and question you never have to give them your name until you're arrested? But they know who you are already. Yeah.
The black person who was born here, really.
I get that feeling, man. I'm the same from my hometown. They're a mixed race around me, you know. No, you're all good. You're all good. I just want to make sure you're safe, you know. I see a cop alone with somebody in an alleyway.
I haven't done nothing.
That's it.
I asked him to come up into the alleyway.
This case starts exactly where so many modern confrontations go wrong: confusion, contradiction, and authority that can't quite decide what it's doing. From the very first seconds, we're thrown into a chaotic scene where one simple question should end everything. Am I free to go? And yet, instead of clarity, we get hesitation, mixed signals, and escalating tension. At the center of this encounter is a man who believes he's been targeted by shop staff, followed, accused, and then cornered by police after already leaving the premises. On the other side, officers appear unsure whether this is a voluntary interaction, a detention, or something in between, and that uncertainty is dangerous. Add in a member of the public stepping in with a camera, emotions running high, and accusations of profiling, and you've got the perfect recipe for a situation spiraling out of control. What makes this case so compelling isn't just what's said, it's what isn't. Clear instructions. Clear authority. Clear legal grounding. As this unfolds, we'll see contradictions pile up, tempers flare, and a critical lesson emerge about how quickly rights can become blurred.
I don't want a problem. I've told you my name. I've told you they wanted me out. I was already way off their property when you see me. Yeah, I've voiced myself because I've been racially profiled and I've been I've been abused. They're following me around the store. Right? So what about if I throw that allegation then? Because they said that I stole something. What is that called? Do you know what that is?
You're doing good. I'm not. Am I being unreasonable?
I know, but I feel. Look at me. I'm bleeding, fighting myself because you make me feel scared.
I'm scared about what?
Scared about being like criminalised and being put in a detainment when I'm not already in the right space as it is in life. I don't need this. I just went there. My mate gave me change to go fucking buy a sandwich because my auntie died of a heart attack. And I'm staying in a fucking hostel.
But you don't need to shout.
But I had to shout, so I don't shout at them. And I shouted in this alleyway when I was on my fucking own. Okay. No one was around. Like, because everyone, if I did shout, I'd be arrested. But I've done it on my own, in the alleyway, because she followed me all around the fucking place. I can't not swear, because I'm offended. I know I'm breaking it, but brother. And then the public saying that I put something in my bag. So I pulled my bag on the floor and then it's toothpaste, shaver, all of them things there. You can stop it. I consent to you searching me. I consent to that.
You can't, even if you consent, they have to have reasonable grounds. It's not how it works in the UK. They still have to have grounds to search you even if you tell them to.
I'm not obstructing. No.
He's saying I'm obstructing, even though I'm just stood here having a chat with you, making sure you're safe.
Am I under arrest? Just tell me and I'll get in the car if you want me to arrest me.
Apparently, guys, so I'm just going to talk to the camera. Apparently, me letting a citizen know of his rights is obstructing.
On the road, I know how the game goes, mate. But I'm not. If you just say you're under arrest, I'm not going to kick off. I'll get in the car. Yeah, anything on the road. Am I? Just say it and I can go in the car. Just let me know. Let me close you, mate, please.
This is where the first major red flag appears. The officer repeatedly states that the man is not detained, yet continues to control the situation and limit his movement. That contradiction is not a small detail, it's the foundation of everything that follows. In the UK, police encounters are legally straightforward: you're either arrested, lawfully detained, or free to go. There is no kind of detained, and there is no middle ground. What we're watching here is uncertainty turning into authority by default. When officers don't clearly define the legal status of an interaction, the burden shifts unfairly onto the citizen, who now has to guess which rules apply. That confusion escalates stress, fuels emotion, and increases the likelihood of mistakes on both sides. The man is trying to explain himself, justify his actions, and clear his name, but none of that matters if the legal footing isn't established first. This moment sets the tone for
No, when he asked if he was detained. They're not. They've just told you. They just told you you're not detained. You're not arrested. You're not obliged to stay here, mate. At the end of the day, and he's going to try and tell me that I'm obstructing by telling you what your rights are. Now, that's what he's saying. That's what he's saying about obstruction. Is that I'm obstructing by telling you what your rights are.
Look, do you want my contact details, and then would I be free to go?
You're free to go already, mate.
No,
you don't have to give them information.
Because he's actually he's not from this country either. That's the only reason why I'm giving this thing.
But he's not here to help you, mate. He's here to try.
Yeah. If he was born and bred here, I feel
But, mate,
the wrong way, but I can't even feel like that.
To be fair, he doesn't want your details to give you a call for a chat, mate. The only reason he wants your details is to chase you up later. He's going to do anything he can to find something to incriminate you. He's going to come and find you later with your details. That's all they want with your details, mate. I wouldn't give them to you. I never give my details over. So don't offer. If they already know, then don't give it to them again, then, mate. Honestly, I wouldn't. It's up to you, but it's my advice.
Am I free to go, mate? Please, because I'm calm now. I've shouted it out of my body. I needed it.
He's already said. He just said you're not detained, mate. You're free to go. So you're free. So you're free to go. So he's detained. You've just told him he's not detained, and now you're saying he's not free to go. Make your mind up. Detained means you're not free to go. If he says you're not free to go, you're being detained. Oh. Yeah. No. That's probably for me, mate.
Because I'm on my own. I didn't ask you to do that.
Because they're going to get me, man. They're going to get me. I haven't done anything. I didn't ask you to do that.
You're not on your own, mate. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere.
You're not going to really push me over them. I haven't done anything wrong, but they've got sirens here and the member of the public can see me and everyone knows who I am, bro. So you're saying I'm not being detained, but there's sirens here. Look, there's nothing going on. It doesn't matter. Basically, I was getting followed around and I took it personal, right? But luckily, there's a black staff member in there. He come up to me. He and he said, "Don't worry." He's like, "There's CCTV in there. There's no reason for you to be getting followed." And then I was like, "He just made me not want to buy him." But he totally said it. I'll be in video if I.
Here's where emotion takes over, and while that's human, it's also risky. The man begins explaining his personal circumstances, his background, and the emotional state he's in, hoping it will humanize him in the eyes of authority. But police encounters don't operate on empathy, they operate on facts and procedure. Every additional detail volunteered here doesn't calm the situation, it complicates it. You can hear fear creeping into his voice, not just fear of arrest, but fear of being labeled, criminalized, or misunderstood. That's a powerful emotional driver, especially when someone feels targeted. However, this is exactly the point where encounters go sideways. The more someone talks, the more opportunities there are for misinterpretation, contradiction, or self-incrimination. This isn't about guilt or innocence anymore, it's about losing control of.
I kind of left it on it slowly, and they were walking me out, and it was making me. Yeah, and it was making.
Stay with us. So, are we going to?
Well, they followed me out.
Okay.
So I was going to pick them up. I don't need to.
That's fine.
They was allocating things while I was in front of
If
you.
I had a... Is there any reason that you need to film us?
Yes, I'm keeping him safe at this moment.
Who were you, sorry?
None of your business. You focus on what you're dealing with. It doesn't matter if you're police officer. You deal with what you're dealing with. I'm keeping an eye.
You're being absolutely spot on.
I'm keeping an.
It makes me laugh that everybody thinks that the police,
Well, considering he's already lied to this member of the public in front of me on camera, yeah, exactly.
Fine. So what's your first name? Yeah, but I haven't seen you in years.
No, in a bad way. I lost the person who was helping me. Right, I'm rocking. My friend sponsored. I'm sorry about swearing.
Sorry, I'm sorry, I always want to...
Hey, you're fine. I know you. I know you all.
Yeah,
From
right.
young.
So let me just speak to...
You lot, out of all the police force, right, you are in the world, yeah, I can't not do not. That's a lot. So, come on.
Oh, fucking. Right, so...
PC now.
I've come along, because obviously this officer...
Yeah, he felt that I was just...
That's fine, because you were... And that's right. But what I need to establish is what's happened.
Can I tell you the truth or not?
Can I just get the officer to count first? Alright, please. So what's the call being? Because I've been on this in front of me.
The report from the weekend was that yeah, was not shouting and being aggressive.
You're not speaking.
No, never. I emptied my whole bag, that's toothbrushes and wipes and shit.
This moment highlights one of the most misunderstood aspects of UK policing: consent. The man offers to be searched, believing cooperation will clear things up. But legally, consent doesn't erase the requirement for reasonable grounds. Even if someone says, "Go ahead," officers still need lawful justification to conduct a search. This misunderstanding is incredibly common, and it's dangerous. People assume compliance equals protection, when in reality it can blur legal boundaries and retroactively justify actions that shouldn't have occurred in the first place. What we're seeing here is someone trying to prove innocence through cooperation, while the legal framework demands something entirely different. This gap between public understanding and police powers is exactly why these encounters become so volatile. Everyone thinks they're doing the right thing, but no one is clearly following.
Because I got sandwich, my friend's this Ellis, yeah, just sponsored me sandwich money because I'm in a fucking crack den in where it doesn't matter where I'm at. Yeah? In a place, so I left there to get out of there, and then I went to my auntie and was crying last night. Like, look, I don't want to go home. And then I've gone to the property, yeah, and then written to the local MP with crying about
Yeah, it's just a two of us here at the moment, and we're fine.
I don't mind sitting on the floor.
I have one unit travelling horses, but it doesn't need to be
Am I getting arrested?
No, I don't think so.
But listen, when I was walking, so this is what I did, yeah? This is what I did because I pay attention to my surroundings, yeah? Because I'm anxiety, I bite my hands because I've been homeless and that. I have to go fucking shave my beard in the art centre today. You know what I'm saying? So then my mate's gone to my mate's, his mum's there with his little and give me sandwich money. I walked in there, grabbed it, and then I nodded at boss man because he's yarded in it, I'm Jamaican. And then I'm like, and then...
Notice what's actually happening though. There's no physical interference. No blocking. No touching. Just a conversation and the explanation of legal rights. Yet suddenly, that's framed as obstruction. This is a classic pressure tactic, whether intentional or not. Once obstruction enters the conversation, the power balance shifts instantly. The threat alone can silence people, even when they're acting lawfully.